Hi, I'm Kay. Today we're talking spooky stuff. Newton, the Curies, Edison, Turing and Tesla all shared a mysterious interest in the supernatural. Let's dig right in. Isaac Newton believed in the occult. He was both an alchemist and an Anglican, and hence made no distinction between the scientific and the mystical. Newton believed we could understand the world through mathematics, as well as secrets hidden in the Bible. He interpreted the scriptures and estimated the world would end around 2060. He also thought he could determine the size of the earth by studying the geometry of Solomon's temple. In 1936, 329 lots of Newton's manuscripts were auctioned. Over a third of those were related to alchemy. Newton conducted numerous experiments to create the famous philosopher's stone and to discover the elixir of life. His work in religion and alchemy was just as detailed as his work in what we today would call science. Nobel Prize-winning scientists Marie Curie and Pierre Curie believed in spirituality. At one point, they speculated about a possible spiritual source for the energy from radioactive elements. The Curies attended seances performed by mediums. Pierre Curie described one such seance to a friend. It was very interesting. Tables raised from all four legs, movement of objects from a distance, hands that pinch or caress you, luminous apparitions. Another seance included a hand appearing through the curtain. The Curie's acquaintance grabbed it to check if it was tangible and said it felt like a genuine hand. He then asked the medium to spawn a ring to double check, and the hand, quote, let the man feel a ring. Ooh, magic. Thomas Edison, one of the world's most successful inventors, had some curious beliefs. He thought he could communicate with ghosts. In 1920, he said that he was working on a spirit phone. The thing would allow him to talk to the dead, but no traces of this work were found until 2015. A French journalist went to a thrift store and found a rare version of Edison's diary. Because obviously that's what you find in a thrift store. It included an exclusive chapter about Edison's theory of the spirit world and how one can contact it. Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, no spirit phone actually ever existed. Alan Turing believed in telepathy. He said that he couldn't deny extrasensory perception as much as he would like to. It came from Turing's fascination with the work of Joseph Banks Rhine, who introduced parapsychology to the world. He conducted experiments where one subject would try to identify the card hidden in another's hands, and the results he got were shocking to many. In Turing's defense, Rhine's work took place at a respected university, and the flaws in his methodology weren't obvious at the time, so we can say it was high-profile evidence. However, Rhine's experiments were discredited after some time. Inventor Nikola Tesla said that his inventions, such as the Tesla coil, could communicate with other planets. He even observed repetitive signals of extraterrestrial radio communications coming from Venus or Mars. In addition, Tesla's biographer wrote that the inventor sometimes heard one planet greeting another, or that he actually received voice transmissions that sounded like people talking back and forth. However, this info is from Tesla's private files that were bought at an auction and conveniently vanished 20 years after. So take it with a grain of salt, like everything else on this list. Now, what spooky things have you witnessed in your life? Let us know down below. Turns out we kinda gathered a superhero team today. An alchemist, levitators, a ghost whisperer, telepath and an alien. We could probably beat up the Avengers. Now, jokes aside, the smartest minds of the world believed in otherworldly things, so they could be way closer to us than we'd like to think. Watch out.